Like not the new one. Like I'm talking about like the old one, the first
Yeah.
Peach game they released. Like it seems like that is kind of what they're going for with this, where it's like stereotypically, oh, it's a girl. Let's give her girl shit to do.
Well, let's give her girl powers.
Yeah, let's make Princess Peach have powers based on her emotions, and it's just her being emotional all the time. That's totally
Yeah.
not going to age poorly.
Yeah. It's not like in every other iteration of Zelda, she's had in light powers and fucking time powers. Now
No.
she gets furniture power.
Well, yeah, she has the greatest power of all. She has the ability to pull
A vagina.
furniture back from the past. At
No.
some point, that chair was there.
Oh god.
Anyway, hello and welcome to the Mega Monster Cast. For today, we are complaining about the new Legend of Zelda game. It's not out yet, but it seems vaguely problematic.
Yeah. Why are they naked? Why are they scrubbing each other? You'll find
Yes.
out here in the next 3 minutes.
Anyway,
And it's not about Zelda.
yeah, I am Nick. With me is Josh. Alex is going to be out for the next episode or two due to life stuff. But yeah, today we're going to talk about episode 12 of Ultraman Arc. You are Givas. This episode starts with a bathhouse scene, a la Orb. I do like that. That like the spot where
This
he
the
got cut is
bruise.
yeah. Like I appreciate that there's lasting impact on his body, and we can see that like, oh, if Arc gets hurt, Yuma's gonna get hurt too. That adds some stakes that I'm happy to see.
Yeah. It's not like he's taken away his bone density and given him cancer like they did in Blazar.
Oh man, dude, that movie is less than a month out from us being able to
Oh,
watch
I
it. By the way,
know. That's coming out on channel.
yep, dude, 100%. We are gonna have to talk about that movie when it comes out.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm so excited.
hmm it's supposed to be one long ass episode of Blazar, and I'm here for it.
I am A-okay with it.
hmm Yeah, so we get the reintroduction of our weird bird alien friend.
Ishimada.
Yep. Um, I
I'm not
appreciate that
okay
they're
with
bringing him
him
back.
doing this gesture while he's, butt ass naked.
I mean, you're just gonna have to live with that. We know where
Come here,
that hand's
Yuma.
going. That's all we need to know.
On his back with
Yep.
soap and water.
Yep.
God, I hope that's so.
Awful. Yeah. So we get like a fun little scene where like, well, not fun. We get a scene where like they're in the bathhouse together and like he's in his human form, but like in the mirror you see him in his alien form, his mustachioed bird alien form.
Yes, I'm just scrubbing you down with these little sausage fingers of mine.
Yep. And we find
Huh.
out that Shu has like essentially sent for him to help out with them. Which again, I appreciate that he's back. Like that was a character that I could have easily seen just never showing back up, and having him actually be a part of the episode is like having him come back as soon as he did is kind of cool. It makes me hopeful he's going to be a recurring character, like we're going to see him a few more times.
Yeah. It's nice that they just didn't forget about him.
hmm
Like a certain professor in Blazar.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we get like their scene where they're in the bathhouse, and that leads them to go back to Skip headquarters, where Yuma kind of reconciles with Shu. So he realizes that he was kind of being an asshole, and she's like, "Hey, we're not going to worry about this right now. Let's just try to figure this shit out. Hopefully, we made a mistake, and it's not, and Givas isn't enemy." Which,
Yeah, but after this, though, you're going to be in disciplinary actions.
yeah. We also get the reveal that the
Oh,
planet that Givas is from is in the same general vicinity as our bird alien friend. That because of that he has like specific insights into this and may be beneficial to them.
yeah, which it makes them figuring out their language makes more sense this way
Yeah,
than just they had two moons. Now we know their language.
yeah, this works a lot better. Like honestly, they should have just. There's ways around this. I feel like there should have been like just like some sort of damaged something or other in the last episode. Because I've thought about
Mm-hmm.
this a little bit. Like I hate the moon thing. I think like if they had gotten like some sort of damaged piece of technology that crashed on Earth before it got there and used that to decipher would have made way more sense. Would have made
Yeah.
it a lot more plausible, but is what it is. Yeah, so now they've created a cipher machine to help them out with this. And they think that it's trying to find a new moon, which is also not right. Because by the end of the episode, we find out what it actually is that it's trying to find.
A
Which,
human host
yep, now it is our
to give
Ultraman.
birth.
Yep. Now, so the big reveal at the end of the episode is, oh, hey, it's Givas can mean enemy, but it can also mean friend because this language is the most confusing language ever created.
It can mean friend if it is under moonlight
Yes.
specifically.
Yes. Any other time, it's enemy, so you fucking better hope the moon's out. Yeah, so now we're at. So we get this reveal that, like, the GDF is going to attack Givas because they think it's probably going to try to fucking conquer the Earth. And Skip is under this crunch to try to figure out what's going on in order to prevent that destruction. Again, I appreciate that Skip is like always on the science side, always trying to figure things out, but like, God, they had a lot of faith in this episode. These last two episodes, they had a ton of faith in like, well, we gotta protect this thing. It's probably not evil.
Yeah. And also, how did the GDF just not shoot them?
Cause
Pulling up the way they did in the van?
because they're from Skip, and despite the fact that they are not military, they're close enough.
I don't know. Like, didn't pull a gun, nothing. They're just like, oh, hi.
Hmm. We do get like another really good line that I appreciate, where Shu isn't sure if he believes that like Givas has its own will. Like Yuma's believes it because Yuma thinks he's seen it at least. Shu's not sure, but Shu says like, I don't know if I believe in that, but I have faith in you, and I'm gonna put my trust in you, Yuma.
You know what I wouldn't have faith in? Yuma climbing that thing.
Oh God, that's one of the dumbest things that could have happened this episode. Yes.
Also, why is it also blocky?
Because they need a reason for it to be climbable. If it's not climbable, then how would they get this awesome scene of Yuma fucking scaling the side of it like he's a fucking rock climber.
I don't know. Put an elevator in the foot?
Nah, it doesn't make any sense. He has to climb it.
God damn it.
A part of me would like, okay, so I'll say this. If they had established earlier that Yuma's like a rock climber, I think this would have worked better. Like if he was like if that was one of his hobbies and they established that, I think that would work. Or if they like put in the effort after this episode to show him doing that a few times, I think that would retroactively make this work better. But I don't think we're gonna get that. I think it's gonna be, well, Yuma has this amazing rock climbing skills this episode, and it'll never get brought up again.
I just want to point out he never uses his rope or anything. That's all finger grip, by the way.
He's 100% free climbing.
That's terrifying.
Hmm. Yeah, this again. I would love it if they like try to establish in some way that Yuma's good at this. I just know they're not going to, and this is going to be like a one-off skill that he has this amazing rock climbing ability that will never be brought up again.
It's only possible because of Ultraman Jack.
Yep. Only Jack can make sure you climb like that.
Exactly.
Ah, I do like the Givas design. Like I'll say this again. I like the Givas design. Definitely not the best mech I've seen, but like it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
There's like elements to it I like. Like I like the head a lot. Like the lights in the head really work for me, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Um,
The dead body inside really works for me too.
oh yeah, dude, I loved the I genuinely loved the reveal of like Yuma thought that there was a person inside of it, and the second he opens it up, it just crumbles.
It finally got air.
Yep. I'm looking at it right now. Like a part of me wonders if like it's just super decayed or if it always looked like that. Like a part of me really hopes it just always looked like that, and it's just like perfectly preserved until Yuma touches it.
Oh,
Yeah, then we get
it's like
Oka
it's like
Gubila.
really bad jerky.
Oh yeah. Yep, just turns to dust in your mouth. How upsetting would it be if you had jerky that turned to dust in your mouth the second you touched it? Like
No,
you
it's
threw it in.
like having that jerky that's in the chalk can that's just
Okay.
shredded.
Yeah, I've had that a couple times. It's definitely it's my least favorite jerky, honestly.
You know it's really good? Bacon jerky. That shit's
Oh,
amazing.
dude, I've had bacon jerky plenty of times. It's so good.
Oh,
Yep. Anyway, go buy jerky. Sponsor the podcast, Jack Links. I'm not above you buying me.
yes. Otherwise, I'll make my own.
Hmm.
So do it now.
Yeah. So Yuma gets trapped inside the cockpit. The control helmet goes on him, and he gets the last will and testament, basically, of the previous pilot.
Yeah, this was weird. He just goes into a straight trance.
Hmm. He's hearing like the voice of the guy, and he's like the first time he says friend, like it's an obvious like okay, yeah, this is
This
like
is
what it is. Yeah. So
Yeah, I
then
kind of I kind of figured that's what it was going to be on the last episode. Like,
yeah.
oh, they're showing enemy, but it's in red. That means it's wrong. It's
Yep.
going to be friend.
Yep. We get another fight with Oka Kubila as we learn about like there was some sort their moon for this world was like an energy source. They called it a holy moon, and then they were able to draw energy from it, and they made this mech to like when the power started dwindling, the pilot used this mech to fly out among the stars to try to find a new holy moon for them. And he like wandered for like hundreds of years, hundreds of years, and found out that his world like had died off in that time. And so the only thing left of his world was him and Givas.
The two best friends.
Yep, two friends. Just being friends out in space.
God, you know they've watched each other.
Hmm. Just like
Disgusting.
floating in space, scrubbing.
No. No, I don't want to think about it, but I'm thinking about it.
Yep. Yeah, we also find out that the original pilot is essentially hiding what is like the death, like his own death from Givas in order to prevent him from having like giving up on its own life, giving it up on its own mech life.
Shit, I'm gonna be. I'd be selfish. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna die now.
Yep. Hey, I'm dying. I need you to be my coffin forever. If we get close to anything, I need you to avoid that shit so nothing happens to my corpse.
Oh, I need you to void your mechanical bowels and
Hmm.
shit me out.
Yeah, we also
Huh.
yeah, so we get the reveal that Givas means friend and the conditions that it does. And so now Yuma turns into Arc in order to try to prevent Givas and Oka Gubila from killing each other.
Okay, I will say they finally did like a cool ass transformation of just him jumping off like
Yeah.
Givas.
Honestly, the fight in this episode's not bad either. I like that it's shot against the sunset, which is cool. Like I've watched a couple other episodes of Ultraman recently that have like sunsets in the background, and they're
Mm-hmm.
all really good.
Yeah. It's a. Oh god, I don't even know what the word I'm thinking of now. Ignore what I said. Cut it out.
Yep. Cut, 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 cut. Yeah. So we get Givas fighting against Arc in order to try to kill Gubila. He uses Arc's like slasher thing against him again in order to break his barrier.
I mean, Kabia kind of like pumped Skivus there for a moment.
Hmm. There's like a decent. It's not the best fight in this show. Like again, Arc had some bangers of first episodes when it comes to fights. Like this is
Yeah,
one of the better ones we've had recently for the show. But like, God, it came out of it. It straight up came out of the gate like hitting 10 out of 10 fights for the first three episodes, and then kind of fell off to regular fights for the rest of it.
yeah. This one just felt like more of on the lines of like it needs to be a dramatic fight
Hmm.
more than anything.
Yep,
Which the music with this episode just hit the nail on the head.
yep. Oh, I do love though that Yuma has like the whole like he turns back into himself. He's having that like serious moment with Givas, and as the moons like as the clouds clear and the moon's showing, he says that he's his Givas, and Givas like attacks, and right as like the moon becomes completely clear, stops.
He was like, "Oh shit, he did it
Uh,
under the moon."
all right, you're my friend. I guess I'm not gonna kill you right now.
Son of a bitch. Okay, but this here, like him de-transforming, clearly Shu saw this,
Oh, dude, 100%.
right?
Like it's like how we're definitely certain that Emmy knew about Gento being Blazar. Shu has to realize that Yuma is Arc at this point.
Cause like he's just like, "You must save."
Hmm.
Click.
Like he has to realize it, and I want to put money on Bond knows it too. I think
I think
Bond
he's
does.
always no.
Yeah, Rin might. Yuppie has no clue, despite the fact that Yuppie has the processing power to hypothetically understand it before anyone else.
Yuppie could see him transform in front of their eyes and just think Ultraman killed him.
Yep. God. I I wonder if we're ever gonna like Yuppie. I don't think it's
No,
gonna happen, but they might like make an episode like episode 18 might just be like a really solid episode where it's like, well, you've made yourself relevant, Yuppie. You
it
finally
just
pulled one out.
turns out Yuppie was just a double agent working for the evil GDF,
Yep.
and he goes on a killing spree. I'll like him then.
See,
Anything less than that, I won't.
I would love
Unless he
that.
pulls out with Uncle.
I would love that if they hadn't done that 2 seasons ago.
Fuck.
Yep, there's no way they're doing it this soon after.
God damn it.
But yeah, and then Givas flies to the moon because that's all he really wants.
Yeah, he wanted a Givis.
Yep, and now he has a
Or,
friend moon.
yeah. Or as they called him throughout this episode a lot, Givas.
Yeah, get that Givas. I love like there's this little shot of like Shu looking up as the fucking planes like turn
Yes.
around. Looks so
And
bad.
like the tightest like U pattern ever.
Yep. It's like, whoop. All right, we're going back now. God, I I like this as a two-parter, but it's definitely like this two-parter is nowhere near as good as any of the two-parters in Blaze are.
Oh, you know what? I didn't watch the after like the hint to the next episode.
Yeah,
I don't know why I said hint preview. God, I can't think.
yeah. I think yeah, we're getting Shu like again. Shu has to know. We're getting Shu's report. Shu knows at this point. This
They're
does
gonna
mean that
kill.
we've hit our next clip show already, though.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of okay. I hope they don't do what they did last time. Like, I want this to matter. Like, I want them to actually dub this one instead of just having people talk over it.
Ah, I oh, I kind of I kind of want it to happen as well. Like I
Like,
don't, but I do.
I get it because like it was so fucking funny the first time it happened. A part of me wants that, but like if we have an episode that is clearly dedicated to like Shu putting the puzzle together, I kind of want him to actually. I want it to matter if he's gonna be like doing his report on Arc.
It's gonna just be him doing the report, and it turns out Shu's an idiot, and he's like, and I believe UP might be the Ultraman.
Yep, he's the Jetta of this show.
God damn it.
Yep. You know what? Maybe Uncle's fucking orb. It's not like I haven't seen Uncle while Orb was fighting before. It's not
Uncle
like
makes another appearance.
Dude, I would lose my mind if he showed up at the show.
He's an actual like commander in the GTF.
Yep. Again, I would lose my goddamn fucking mind. I'd be
I,
like, all right,
I left the rest of my family now.
yep, all right. I mean, cool. Anyway, yeah, I am very cautiously optimistic on this one. I think there's potential there. It's just whether or not they do it right, you know?
Oh,
Uh, anything else we want to talk about before we call this one?
no, I mean it was a solid episode. Like I said, fighting just meh,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah,
Very predictable with the what Givas meant,
yeah,
except for the part where it had to be under moonlight. That was
kind of worse.
yeah, still an odd choice.
Yeah, I agree. All right, well, tune in next time where we talk about hopefully Shu. This actually works out really well for Alex. If it is just like a fucking bullshit episode, that works out great for
Yeah.
him. Anyway, yeah, tune in next time. Bye bye.
Oh, bye.